eerie background music fades in. Visuals of a dark, empty highway at night. The camera pans slowly as headlights cut through the fog. There's something unsettling about driving at night. The endless stretch of road, the silence broken only by the hum of the engine, and the shadows that seem to move just beyond the reach of your headlights. Tonight, we bring you 3 chilling stories of night drives that took a terrifying turn. Stories that will make you think twice before hitting the road after dark. Pause. Sound of a car engine revving, followed by a faint whisper. Visual. A car driving on a deserted highway at night, rain pouring heavily. The windshield wipers move rhythmically and the headlights illuminate the wet road ahead. It was a stormy night when Sarah decided to take the long drive home. The rain was relentless and the roads were nearly empty. As she drove, her headlights caught a figure standing on the side of the road, a woman in a soaked white dress waving for a ride. Sound effect. Rain pounding on the car roof, windshield wipers swishing. Against her better judgment, Sarah pulled over. The woman climbed into the back seat, shivering and silent. Sarah asked where she was headed, but the woman simply pointed ahead. Minutes later, Sarah glanced in the rearview mirror, and the back seat was empty. The woman had vanished, leaving only a puddle of water behind. Pause. Sound of a car door slamming shut. A dark, rainy highway at night with a car driving through the storm. The headlights cut through the heavy rain, illuminating the wet road. A figure in a soaked white dress stands on the side of the road, waving for a ride. The atmosphere is eerie and tense, with the rain creating a misty, ghostly effect. Visual. Sarah's car parked in front of an old, decrepit house. The windows are broken and the front door hangs open. The rain has stopped, but the air feels heavy and oppressive. Shaken, Sarah drove to the nearest town and asked about the woman. The locals grew pale when she described the hitchhiker. They told her the woman had died years ago, trying to escape an abusive husband. Her body was found in the very house Sarah had just passed, a house that had been abandoned for decades. Sound effect, a faint, mournful wail echoing in the distance. An old, abandoned house at night with broken windows and a sagging roof. The front door hangs open, revealing darkness inside. A car is parked in the driveway, its headlights illuminating the house. The rain has stopped, but the air feels heavy and oppressive with a faint mist lingering around the house. Visual. A car driving on a narrow, deserted road at night. A large truck appears in the rearview mirror, its headlights blindingly bright. Mark was driving home after a late shift when he noticed a truck tailing him. At first, he thought nothing of it, but the truck grew closer, its headlights filling his rearview mirror. Mark sped up, but the truck matched his speed, staying unnervingly close. Sound effect, the roar of a truck engine, growing louder. Panicking, Mark took a sharp turn onto a side road. The truck followed. He swerved again, but the truck was relentless. Finally, Mark pulled into a gas station, hoping to lose it. As he stepped out of his car, he looked around. The truck was gone. But when he returned to his car, he found a note on the windshield. "Next time, you won't escape." A narrow, deserted road at night, with a car driving under the faint glow of the moon. In the rearview mirror, a large truck with blindingly bright headlights looms close behind. The road is surrounded by dark trees and the atmosphere is tense and foreboding. Visual. Mark standing next to his car at a dimly lit gas station. The truck is nowhere to be seen, but the note on the windshield is clearly visible. Mark never saw the truck again, but he never drove that road at night either. To this day, he wonders who or what was behind the wheel. A dimly lit gas station at night with a man standing next to his car. The truck is gone, but a handwritten note is stuck to the windshield. The gas station is eerily quiet with a faint glow from the overhead lights. The atmosphere is unsettling and tense. A dimly lit gas station at night with a man standing next to his car. The truck is gone, but a handwritten note is stuck to the windshield. The gas station is eerily quiet with a faint glow from the overhead lights. The atmosphere is unsettling and tense. The vanishing passengers. Visual. A car driving past a dimly lit bus stop at night. 2 shadowy figures stand under the flickering light, staring at the car as it passes. Emily was driving home late one night when she saw 2 people waiting at a bus stop.
They looked soaked and miserable, so she offered them a ride. The man and woman climbed into the back seat, murmuring their thanks. But as Emily drove, she noticed something strange. They weren't speaking, and their reflections didn't appear in the rear-view mirror. Sound effect. The hum of the car engine, mixed with faint, indistinct whispers. Emily glanced back, and her blood ran cold. The back seat was empty. She pulled over, her hands trembling, and called the police. When they arrived, they told her something chilling. That bus stop had been closed for years. The last people seen waiting there had died in a car accident on that very road. A dimly lit bus stop at night, with two shadowy figures standing under a flickering light. A car drives past, its headlights illuminating the figures briefly. The road is empty, and the atmosphere is eerie and unsettling, with a faint mist in the air. Visual. Emily's car pulled over on the side of the road. The back seat is empty, but the door is slightly ajar, as if someone had just stepped out. Emily never picked up strangers again, but sometimes when she drives past that bus stop, she swears she sees two figures standing there, waiting for their next ride. A car pulled over on the side of a dark, empty road at night. The back seat is empty, but the door is slightly ajar, as if someone had just stepped out. The headlights illuminate the road ahead, and the atmosphere is chilling and ominous. Visual. A car driving down a dark, endless highway. The camera zooms in on the rearview mirror, where a faint, shadowy figure can be seen sitting in the back seat. These stories remind us that the road can be a place of danger, especially at night. So the next time you're driving alone, keep your doors locked, your eyes on the road, and your mind sharp, because you never know who or what might be watching from the shadows. Sound effect: a faint whisper, followed by the sound of a car door locking. The screen fades to black. A car driving down a dark, endless highway at night. The camera focuses on the rearview mirror, where a faint, shadowy figure can be seen sitting in the back seat. The road is empty, and the headlights cut through the darkness. The atmosphere is chilling and suspenseful. Let me know if you'd like to adjust the tone, add more details, or refine the script further. Visual. The screen fades from the final chilling scene to a dark, minimalist background. Subtle, eerie music plays in the background. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the unknown. These stories remind us that the world is full of mysteries, some of which are better left unexplored. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a tale from the shadows.